What is in your mind when you are thinking of outer space? It's dark, it's cold, and it's limitless. All of these are true. But one thing that most of us might be questioning, is there any sound in space? Let's find out more about this. Scientists has been trying to find out if there's any sound in outer space. The sound that we know is a form of energy produced by vibrations that travel to elements within the atmosphere, such as air or water. This is why we can hear sound on Earth. In outer space, these elements or medium doesn't exist, but several times satellites could record strange sounds made in outer space. How come? Even though sound like we hear on Earth doesn't exist in outer space, that doesn't mean the outer space is entirely silent. It can actually produce sound through different ways than Earth does. Instead of sound waves, space is filled with symphony of electromagnetic waves similar to visible light, X-rays, radio wave, and many more. These waves travel through space at amazing speeds. Scientists can capture and convert these waves into data that can be formed into image or sounds. NASA and other space institutions have developed technologies to capture and interpret electromagnetic waves made by celestial objects in outer space. Celestial objects such as pulsars or rapidly rotating neutron stars create regular pulse of radio waves that can be made into sound. Other types of planets such as the Sun generate a repeat stream of electromagnetic wave that can be made into various types of sounds as well. So, is there any sound in outer space? The answer is both yes and no. The sound made in outer space is not like the sound that we hear on Earth. Sounds in outer space are created by electromagnetic waves instead of vibration. These sounds couldn't be directly heard by human ears, but scientists and space institutions such as NASA have developed technologies that can make those sounds audible or can be heard to our ears. Apple Watch is one of the most popular smartwatches in the world, but recently, the device has been banned in its home country, USA. What happened? Certain type of Apple Watches like the Series 9 and Ultra 2 are not allowed in the US because two health tech companies claim Apple copied their technology. One of the companies, Masimo, complained in 2021 about Apple using their blood oxygen tracking idea without permission. Apple is also suing Masimo back. The ban won't affect watches already bought, but the US Customs and Border Protection will decide by January 12 if new designs follow the rules. Apple is trying to fix this issue and get the banned watch back to customers. Live forever is one of the biggest dreams for some people. With the help of digital technology, we might be able to achieve that soon, but in a different way. Recently, scientists said that we will be able to transfer our awareness or consciousness to computers. How? The development of artificial intelligence or AI technology has been blooming since a few years ago. Now, the AI can actually do some human work such as writing and creating art. An expert named Dr. Pratik Desai said that with enough data input, AI will soon be able to recreate someone's personality. Not only the living, but the ones who have passed away as well. Dr. Desai's theory is actually very possible. Now, almost all people can store their personal data on the internet. If much data of a person is stored, such as their photo, video, and audio recording, the AI might be able to recreate it as awareness of a person. That's why Dr. Desai said that we should record our beloved family members from now while they are alive. With enough transcript data, new voice synthesis, and video models, there is a 100 chance that they will live with you forever after leaving the physical body, Dr. Desai stated through his Twitter. He even claimed that this would be possible at the end of this year. But many people also criticized Dr. Desai's statement. They asked him to watch an episode of Black Mirror TV series that showed the same technology. In that episode, titled Be Right Back, the main character's husband was dead and brought back to life again through AI and robot technology. But since the AI can only recreate past memories with data, the main character struggled to accept her android husband back as a living person, because he didn't have any real personality anymore. Later, Dr. Desai said sorry about his statement. He understands that losing a loved one is personal to anyone who experiences it. But the idea of recreating human awareness with AI is actually very possible. If we can collect enough data of a person and upload it to the internet, we might be able to interact with them again through the help of AI technology. If robotic technology have improved significantly as well, we can even transfer that data to an android robot that looks like the person we love who has passed away. But will this truly be enough to bring them back to life? Incredible news from the jungles of Mexico. Thanks to new laser scanning technology, the remains of a hidden Mayan city named Ocomtun has been discovered. The Archaeology Council found this ancient city in the Balamco Ecological Reserve of the Yucatan Peninsula. The discovery was made possible thanks to Juan Carlos Fernandez Diaz, a civil engineering professor at the University of Houston. He used light detection and ranging LIDAR imagery, a cool technology that can find hidden structures in the jungle. By using this laser technology, the researchers managed to find several stone columns, pyramid-like ruins, plazas, and other structures dating back to the 600 to 900 AD. The team went on a 37-mile journey through thick forest to explore the lost city. They were amazed to find a town center covering more than 50 hectares with large buildings, including pyramids over 50 feet high. Thanks to LIDAR laser technology, the researchers could find the lost Mayan city of Ocomtun. They could create a 3D map of structures beneath the jungle. It works like throwing a ball against a wall and measuring how long it takes to come back, only with lasers at the speed of light. This incredible technology will be very important for locating ancient cities in dense forests. It opens new possibilities to explore and learn about the fascinating history of ancient civilizations. We leave our DNA anywhere every day just by touching things around us. But did you know that now it is possible to create our face just by that little DNA? Meet Heather Dewey Huckborg, a genius artist who can make sculptures using something surprising: DNA. She collects leftover DNA from things like hair or cigarettes that people toss away. Then, she uses this DNA to create 3D printed sculptures of human faces. Here's how it works. First, she takes the DNA and focuses on certain parts related to looks, such as hair color. Next, she figures out the genetic info. From this info, she makes 3D models of the person's face, which are then printed into sculptures. Heather said that she hopes her art can make people think about the impact of technology on their life and privacy in the future. Very soon, some aspects from science fiction could become reality. Scientists are currently developing a system that allows humans to produce babies in space. How come? Spaceborne United, a company from the Netherlands, is working on a special project. They want to understand how humans can have babies in space where things are very different. They made a small device called embryo incubator to help with making babies through a process called in vitro fertilization or IVF. This process has been done on Earth as well by several public figures such as Elon Musk. Since there are ethical rules, scientists have to experiment with mouse cells first. If things goes well, they hope to try it with human cells too. If this experiment is successful, it will make human travel to outer space become easier, and we might be able to expand our lives in other planets as well.